including Alex Claremont-Diaz, the charismatic son of the American president. Also
Hey, here's an idea. How about we skip the party tonight and go do touristy things instead? I feel like if I use the wrong fork at dinner, they're just gonna eat me alive.
You're not gonna want to hear this, but
Also, I swear that he is not 6'2".
Nice to meet you as well.
Henry! Steve?
Magnificent day.
Same height.
If you say so, Alex. For the king. Oh, thank you for the etiquette lesson.
Incident.
Henry shoved.
We have spent the deal with His Majesty's government.
Thousands of hours, gallons of tea.
Bill provides to take to Midwest voters.
I'd argue that you don't actually need the Midwest, and there's a part that you don't want to hear from me today.
What I...
Ah! Sora!
You're flying back to London for the last several years.
Sora! Oh, yeah? What if I set myself on fire?
We'd ship the ashes to Heathrow.
Is an aquarium. Do you handle the horses, or?
I am His Royal Highness's personal attendant.
Sir, the butler?
I'm not the butler, I'm the aquarium.
And back we go to my original question. What is an aquarium? My NDA is bigger than yours. I want you to know that. The beer used to describe Henry. White, blonde, and British. Like, Vicky. Classic. And said, get me out of here.
I didn't really. All right, what else? Couldn't have just been the conference.
It was my first foray into the world as a public figure, and I was really scared, and you could have helped me, and you didn't. Okay. And then they became friends. I watched their committee hearing on the flight home.
What's your beef with him, anyway?
He's elite and privileged and lives in a palace.
Although, speaking of your mom's authority...
Neither did I.
It's your mother's campaign. No lo intenté. Off the record, of course. Ya hace mucho, ¿no?
Yeah. Well, la escuela ha estado una locura.
Yeah, you're always running at full.
I should get going. Have I surprised you in any way? Good night. I wrote a 14-page memo detailing how we can win in Texas next year.
Read my memo.
We'll offer you the most lavishness.
You gotta catch up. Did I do something wrong? Kind of gay?
more like that. Anyway, okay,
Just grabbed my hair in a way that made me understand the difference between rugby and football.
forever.
What? Wrong. No, no. Shut up.
Didn't see that coming. When was that start?
Thanks, Miguel.
It's from next to.
The night is young, Ma. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Yes, tell me.
You're gonna stay at least 500 feet away from me for the rest of the night.
Sensible
Oh,
plan.
I'm not done.
Of course you're not.
Then at midnight, you're gonna come to my room on the second floor of the residence where I'm going to do some very bad things to you. You're late.
This changes nothing between us.
I was about to say the same thing.
You would? It's impossible.
I guess you could say I'm bisexual. Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing this again. Please, you first. Oh. I don't know how to play polo.
You hungry?
Yeah, I could eat. Do you have a last name? I mean, who says make love anymore? We're gonna like listen to Lana Del Rey when we do it?
All right, all right.
You do have a Texas strategy. You just won't implement it. Why aren't you building a grassroots movement? Why aren't you fighting for your home state, Ma?
I've become president, and I will not be the...
Is that why you got into politics? To be realistic? Do you think that's what the people really need right now?
So they can be idealistic. We're sending you to...
Really?
I can feel your skin against mine, and it makes every bone in my body ache.
Look, buddy. I'm secretly afraid I'm going to let my mother down.
Affection. What you're describing is called imposter syndrome.
Just hit 1,000,000 voters!
I'm reminded of...
Bien hecho, cabrón. Great speech.
Here we go.
You looked really...
Tell me something. Do you honestly believe that we're ever hooking up again?
Well, I don't anymore.
Salt, and you're asking me not to tell your mommy on you?
I haven't told her yet.
Would it make any difference if I told you not to see him again?
No. Henry. Yeah. You are ridiculous. I cannot believe they gave you the nuclear code. Well, my mom will hopefully be in office again, and we won't have to worry about winning any more national elections. And I'll have a lot more freedom. Until it's my turn to run for office, of course. I've never felt this way about anyone. What else am I supposed to think? You won't talk to me. All I know is I'm the one here willing to... I have centuries of history bearing down on my shoulders. Wise, and you don't know me. So tell me to go, Henry. And I promise I will walk out that door and trouble you no longer. Wait.
He's playing an active role in his mother's campaign.
The truth is, every queer person has the right to come out on their own terms and on their own timeline. But there is another truth that's much simpler, who happens to be a man, and deeply.
Question.
Why is it out of the question?
Mr. Claremont-Diaz.
I love you more.
But try telling that to the auto worker in Michigan who worries whether or not their plant will be shut down. Elections do matter because they unite with the voices of millions of Americans just like you.